What's up, everybody? My name is Darren, and welcome to Stock Mafia. Just give you an update on what is going on in the market today as we ping pong back and forth between 989. What do we have our low today? 973, and our high of 1039. Let's be honest. Right now, I'm looking at it, and I see it's at 1007. It'll probably close at 998. Because they never like to see that $10 number, at least recently. Have no fear. This is just ping-ponging back and forth. And what's going on in the market right now is it's a clear indication that things are happening behind the scenes, especially with the SEC. If you have been reading Reddit, looking at stock twits, things of that nature, and staying on top of it, which I always highly recommend because this is your money. So put the work in behind it. Is the SEC just greenlighted $35 trillion to the clearinghouses? Essentially, what does that mean? As I say before, I like the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. And I also like the method, especially when I'm watching YouTube videos or someone telling me something, it's the TLDR, too long, didn't read, right? So all these big documents that come out, essentially what's going on is the SEC is trying to clear up money or give permission to these clearinghouses to essentially be able to use, to go into certain funds. And unfortunately, those funds are pension funds. And if you just remember this, yes, this is a catalyst, but it's a catalyst where somebody's going to lose money here. Unfortunately, it's the people that don't pay attention to their money, whether that's teacher funds, fireman funds, police funds, any type of pension fund. If your parents maybe worked at an insurance company, like mine did, they would have that, their pension might be messed with just because of depending on who manages. Because remember, these pension funds are managed by these hedge funds. It's all negotiated, and they're like, oh, we're going to make you this much money, blah, blah, blah. But essentially, they're managing it. And it seems like what we're all finding out, especially when we're doing the research, is they're managing these funds, but they're also using that money as collateral to short companies like our favorite companies, AMC, GME, and all the rest. So just remember that. There's a famous scene in The Big Short where Brad Pitt turns to the two young guys. If you've ever seen the movie, if you haven't seen it, you got to see it because it relates to this tremendously. It's all about the 2008 mortgage crisis and obviously the big drop in the financial sector, in the financial markets. Brad Pitt turns around. These guys are all pumped up because I think they got like 25 mil each. And he turns around and he goes, don't dance. And that's a good thing to just always say. Just remember, don't dance, because somebody is going to be hurting when this happens, because it's happening. There are so many moves being made and so many things popping up. It is happening. We have found the bottom in our market, whether it's $9 or $10. But this ping-ponging back and forth, nobody's selling. Just remember that. Nobody's selling. So just be patient. I know. Be patient. It does look like, in my opinion, and obviously this is not financial advice. But September looks real good. Just in terms of things happening. A lot of things coming down the pike, and even to September 30th. And I'll make a video and I'll talk about it. I'm going to live stream tomorrow if you guys want to pay attention to that. I'm in like live stream jail right now. Not for any reason other than the fact that I'm the new guy on the block, which is all good. Another thing I wanted to get to is just remember that these are all catalysts. You always hear somebody say, this is the catalyst. This is going to make the MOAS. This is going to make the squeeze. Not one thing is going to make the squeeze, but a culmination of all of it is going to make the squeeze. I like to use the analogy of just like putting another bullet in the gun. Oh, maybe not a gun reference is a good thing, but essentially it's just you keep adding all this stuff to the toolbox, right? And eventually you open up that toolbox and you're like, all right, let's build the house. And that's what we need to do. Our goal is to build the house. Our goal is to finish this investment. Our money has been tied up way too long. Me specifically, probably you. So just remember, this is another catalyst. The SEC greenlighting this $35 trillion, and then obviously it gives way to probably them rating our pension funds. There's an article in actually Investment Watch that actually talks about that specifically, and you'll see it up here. Giving them the ability to kind of cover their butts because of the wrong bet they made. Just remember this. We didn't make this bet. We didn't do this. So yeah, don't dance. But even if you did dance a little bit, maybe a two-step, you didn't do this. All we did was invest in a stock we liked. We did nothing wrong. So if anybody ever says you caused this, you did this, you meme investors, you Robin Hooders. First of all, you shouldn't be in Robinhood anymore anyway. But you guys did this. Now, we didn't do this. The people that are supposed to be watching the financial markets, the SEC, have just turned a blind eye, which makes us all think that they're complicit and haven't done one thing to stop these guys. And we've presented so much evidence to them. So stay positive, stay strong, and I'll see you on the next one.